Hello, everyone. I'm Gary from CNMCyber, and I would like to talk about office hours. So, what it is, why it emerged, and how we got to this world, right? So, if we go to um, the current channel, which is CNMCyber channel, so you can find there is a bootcamp dev sprints, right? So it was welcome everyone. My name is Gary. So it was several events where in which we tried to build website developer bootcamp. And initially I wanted people to come and to ask questions, and I planned that we will build the bootcamp based on the questions. The problem was that the questions was not meaningful enough, and we didn't get any like results. Nothing, nothing get out of it. That is why I put like sprint one, right? So it was basically just attempts, trials. So then we stopped this development, and we built, and I introduced office hours, and I expected, and it happened, that people will ask, and if I have this question, and we will discuss this question specifically. So instead of like one general or ask me anything sessions, we we moved towards more specified questions. So for instance, if we see like in the last office hour, which I initiated, no one asked me, but I decided that I need to speak about it. So I put only on CNMCyber event requirements, and I recorded this video talking specifically for CNMCyber events. And others, we can see some other, which I called office hour. So here with Kevin, we talked about CNM social user group requirements. I talk about from hours to contracts on CNMCyber development. I talk about Gracie, ask about website information architecture sprints. So we discussed that. And Erastus and Kevin asked about information architecture generally. So it was a separate tech board requirements. We had several parts. Initially, it was asked by Kevin, then Rita asked. So we recorded these sessions. So with this regard, office hours became more concentrated. You can see like some specific kind of topics, but it didn't serve the goal, the purpose in full. Why? Why I state that? Because office hours from the very beginning was designed to help, like to be an instrument for collecting requirements. And I expected that those requirements will be transferred on the wiki, merged on the wiki, at least like on the wiki, which we call like, yeah, wiki. So for instance, if we take a look at their events, for instance, And not events. Events, it was kind of I initiated. Let's take technology board. I see Kevin did a lot. Sonia did before. So let's take a look at what Kevin did. But anyway, it was like June 20th. So whatever we did, like in the first technology board meeting, maybe Kevin moved something to the requirements, right? But not too much. No. It's only one sentence. The board is responsible for overseeing the current stage of technology initiative addressing. Yeah, I don't know whether it was taken from from the office hour or not, but it is not a lot. And their meeting, which we had with Rita, it didn't generate to, it generated to no requirements at all. So the goal is office hours is for developers or event organizers or coordinators or learners to collect requirements, but those requirements should emerge or be developed or appear on the wiki. And since they don't emerge, so something is not working. So that is why I put, since we are right now moving from hours to contracts, deliverables. That is why I created these deliverables. So, and my proposal was, okay, you have done with the hours. We are no longer can pay you just because you attend or read or record or speak. But now we would like to pay for instance, the description of what CNMCyber event should be, right, on this very wiki page. But at the same time, and I'm asking people, okay, give me your price, right? Give me kind of how much money do you want to have? I want to have a general description. So this is a job deliverable EE01. Like, and I'm asking how much money do you need? Or today we had a discussion with Kevin, and Kevin said, "Oh, I want to work on EB01, and let's talk about the price." And I say, "Okay, price doesn't matter. I agree on any price. If you tell me $2 million, I will agree. I will agree. I don't have this money, but I know that you will not finish this job because the scope is not defined. Whatever you do, I will ask you for more, and you will be working till I retire." And I say, okay, no longer commitments. We had a similar discussion with Erastus before, and Erastus talked, "Oh, I want to do this." I said, "Okay, give me a price," and said, like, what the scope is. I said, "Oh, here's the question, what the scope is," because technically this description doesn't have any scope, and to have the scope, you actually need office hours. So, like, when you have requirements, then requirements by themselves, they constitute the scope. Because if we have technically description, like statement of work for instance, what should be on the wiki page, then the statement of work can suggest the scope. So again, with office hours, for now, I'm open for in-person events on Wednesdays and Thursdays, like for 2 days. But again, I just decided to dedicate those days for now, at the very beginning. If they are very successful, we can increase them. We can move, like make more of them. But for now, let's start with kind of, let's say, 2 days. And but I want this office hours, right? What is missing here? Oh, it's nothing here at all. Nothing on this page. So it's a series of cyber events customer organizes twice a week to support career price contractors. So I like, first of all, it should be CNMCyber events, correct? I I don't want to be the only person who organize, and I don't want to organize it at all. Like the learner or whomever contractor should organize them. Definitely twice a week is not a requirement. It could be twice a day, it could be twice an hour. It depends on the needs, on the requests. And the reason why I want to call it not CNMCyber customer hours, but office hours, because I feel like this should be the major instrument to collect requirements. And technically, they're the organizer, like event organizer, whomever it is, Kevin, Erastus, um, any basically event organizer. Uh, he or she can request not only me, but for instance, Natalia, or maybe Kevin, or maybe someone else. The goal is that this is event, official event, which must be recorded, which must be scheduled first. Most likely, we will use CNM Social, but we need to work on their better on this tool. It's not available as of now. Um, but we can use some like CNMCyber meetup group for now, because CNMCyber meetup group is available. And the organizer should contact someone from whom this person will get requirements. And this is what we will call like office hours. And the event should be recorded. And script must be created. Not all the scripts. For instance, it doesn't matter. Oh, I'm Gary. I'm from CNMCyber. Blah 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 blah. But the hot meat stuff, the kind of the red meat stuff, they're like hot topics. It must be scripted and moved to their requirements. That is pretty much it. What I wanted to talk about office hours again, and every like how I envision. So how I envision people will be moving. So we had this discussion again today with Kevin, and again our talk with Kevin, it prompted me to record this video. So let's imagine like what we are working right now. Like we are working on their topic that, for instance, a lady whose name will be, let's say, Mary, who lives in Eldoret, Kenya, 18-year-old, recent graduate from high school. Why 18-year-old? Why not like 16? I'm not aware of their legal requirements, whether any legal requirements exist. Why not older? Usually people like have better, I would say, drive. It can be older. It doesn't matter for generally matter. But I would say the younger people, they tend to have better aspirations. Um, and I have it from my experience. Let's say like ladies before they have kids, before they have like get married, like many kids, they are more open for, I would say, professional activity. Where versus when the kids are already grown up, it's more like economic necessity. So, and we are not, we we're not proposing people cash jobs, right? So that is why I, as a target audience right now, maybe I would like to concentrate on, let's say, this like uh, high school, recent high school graduate, right? Um, recent high school graduate. Let's put in this way. Um, who is interested in professional mm, work, maybe professional activities. She needs to, like this Mary from Eldoret, Kenya, like what we want, what we kind of plan, what we envision, what we target, what we assume that she will see, like sees or notice, let's say put first, noted um, the commercial, like CNMCyber cyber commercial, that um, ladies who live there, they can try commercial CNMCyber introductory job promotion. So there is a opportunity for people to get like introductory job and to try themselves, like temporary, let's say like 100 hours. And she needs to get like registered res, registered with CNM Cyber, right? Then what else? Get prepared, get trained to organize events, organize meetings, maybe events, it's kind of meetings. And then she needs to have a choice, like start organizing events, um, start organizing events, meetings. We call it not events, meetings. So now let's take a look what I feel what meetings we have, right? So we have common hours, which is not a real meetings, which is more like it's not organized meetings. It's more like open mic. The only thing like some learner, maybe no customer, not me, no recording, no official recording. Someone comes there and like another person, like from the same team, can answer questions informally. So this is not a really like it's not event which must be like really organized, right? Technology board, no, it's not for learner. It's not for Mary. No, Mary will not be able to kind of to do it. She doesn't know what the servers are or high availability or whatever. No, it's too tough, right? this week. I don't feel like it's a good event for learner too. It might be possibly, but I would probably prefer this week and technology board just to have a contractor, and the contractor will have kind of, we will know that, let's say, for 1 month or for 6 months, we have a contract and someone organizes this. So I don't plan kind of that everyone from the street will go and do it. Welcome session can be at least like a portion of it, like Q&A. But again, it's not like the first event, right? So from those events which are available, office hours looks like the primary event for pretty much everyone. Like for Mary, especially where since we're talking about Mary, for Mary, like because she can have this like one-on-one meeting with me, or maybe I don't know, maybe some like religious problems with meeting a man. She probably can meet with a woman. Again, I don't know. I don't know anything about that requirement. It doesn't matter for now, but their meeting must be recorded, and script should be made up, and their wiki page description, wiki description must be updated. It sounds like a reasonable like job as for the first person like Mary. So here, um, not start organizing meetings, start organizing office hours. So she can request like, may I have like your office hour? She may request me, she may request Natalia, she may request Kevin or whomever will be like in charge of the program, or it will be like a list of potentials for someone to talk to. But it must be a topic, like what the topic will be, and again, it must be scripted, and the topic should move like every office hour shall contribute to the wiki requirements. If no wiki requirements exist, kind of created, office hour is obsolete. It's not an office hour. You just talk. It's a common hour. Just talk. Nothing comes out of kind of that. So, and furthermore, when she like organized after she organized maybe like 2, 3, 4 events, she can start learning or trained, start getting trained to develop websites, which we already kind of touched. So initially we thought maybe website developer will be the first job, but for now I feel like no, it's like event organizer. This is the first job because because of our experience. We tried to develop websites, but without organizing meetings, it didn't work. So I put it here for now as a kind of as their like extended, like, let's call it user epic. um, and I will put in discussion just to have it. Right? So that is pretty much it. So let's say office hours should be the primary kind of event to collect requirements, and pretty much um everyone in the program must have This agreement to organize office hour must be the first contract for everyone. The first thing which everyone in the program must do. That is pretty much it about office hour, how I envision them, what I want from them, and probably it will be kind of a good boost for someone to work on it. Thank you so much and see you around. Bye bye.